So, nag-scroll ako sa Facebook. Tapos, I stumbled upon, wow, stumbled, English yun may biglang nag-appear, ayan, may nag-appear sa homepage ko na isang ad ng isang online lending app. Kung ako talaga tatanungin nyo, I would stay away from online lending apps kasi meron namang better solution. Pero, nakita ko tong ads na to, sabi niya, 0.06% interest per day. Okay, so syempre, kailangan natin to i-calculate in terms of annual percentage rate. Bakit? Kasi may benchmark tayong sinusundan. And like ako, para sa akin, para sa sarili ko, ang makatarungang interest rate sa akin is yung interest rate na fina-follow ng mga credit card. Kasi itong BSB, sila nagsiset ng ceiling ng interest rate in terms of unsecured loans ng mga online lending apps. Medyo hindi nasusunod yung prescribed interest rate. So ito na nga. So 0.06%, ilan ba yun? Ito na, nag-calculate na ako. And to my surprise, napaka-deal breaker nito. So kung gusto mong malaman kung deal breaker ba talaga tong online lending app na tinatawag nilang OneHand, samahan niyo ako. Sit back and let's discuss. Coming right up. Hi guys, this is Pat and you're in Pat Quintos Review TV. So if you're new to my channel, I do reviews about entrepreneurship, small business, and personal finances na meron na akong experience at ginawa ko na yan ng videos and playlists na makikita nyo dito sa taas. At kung bago kayo dito sa channel ko, you may want to consider subscribing to my channel. So we're going to discuss today about OneHand. It is an online lending app. And nakikita ko na to before with Lazada. So, di ba, with Lazada, meron silang mga loan partners. Usually, mga Bilease, yan, Atome, and si OneHand nandun dati. Inisip ko, kung nandun si OneHand or nandun tong mga online lending apps na to kay Lazada at nakipag-partner si Lazada, di legit na legit nga itong online lending apps. Simulan muna natin sa kung ano-ano yung mga sinasabi ni OneHand na ino-offer niya. Okay, so when we go to the website of OneHand, ang makikita natin, why choose OneHand? Sabi dito, high loan amount, up to 15,000 pesos approved loan amount. So, hindi naman ganong kalakihan, 15,000 lang. Pero kasi sa first time loan at magbibigay sila ng 15,000, medyo malaki na yan. Next is sabi niya dito, safe and trusted. Tried and tested by many Filipinos to ensure that your data is safe with us. Ito yung next. Sabi niya, longer payment terms. So, pay your loan for up to 3 months. Well, actually, sa mga first-timer loans yata, if I'm not mistaken, up to 1 month yung payment terms. Pero for up 1 month, medyo mahaba-haba na rin yun. Next is easy and fast loan approval. Well, talaga naman, most of the online lending apps is easy and fast. Easy payout via our partner brand. So pwede daw mag-pay through GCash, SPay, PayMaya, 7-Eleven, Emily Villiers, RD Pawn Shop, and True Money. Chinek ko and sinearch ko sa SEC website and I found out that yes, OneHand is a legitimate company. So, si OneHand ay under WeFund Lending Corporation. So, ito siya sa SEC website. So, WeFund Lending Corporation doing business under the names of Junahand, OneHand, Cashmore, WeFund, and Kidlat Peso. So, sabi dito, published ni SEC, ang interest rate daw na pinapatong nila is 9% to 12% per month. Wow, ang ganda niyan. Kasi mababa na to para sa isang online lending app. Kasi if we compute yung 12% at an annual percentage rate, lumalabas na 144%. Mas mababa compared sa ibang mga lending apps. Sabi yan dito sa SEC. So eto, dinownload ko naman yung app and eto, sabi dito, welcome to OneHand. You just need to enter yung number nyo and then click let's go. And then magbibigay siya ng verification or OTP. After entering the OTP, then you need to set the password na. So once you have set your password, mapupunta na tayo dito sa home screen and sinasabi niya dito na ang highest possible na pwede nating ma-loan is 25,000 pesos. Wow, di ba? Wow, 25,000 pesos. And look at this, guys. Nakalagay dito, interest is as low as 0.06% per day. Term is 90-day plus. Wow, ang ganda nito. O sige, let's say na talaga tayo, nakuha tayo ng marketing. So mag-a-apply na tayo and you have to click borrow. And once you do that, yung OneHand na app is asking permission to make and manage phone calls Parang, di ba? Bakit? Ba't mo kailangan i-manage yung phone calls? Also, yung camera for the KYC. And ito daw, yung for that manage the phone call, sabi niya, we may gather information regarding your mobile device to rule out fraud by linking your account to your device. Pero kung nag-agree ka dyan, click mo yung I understand and agree. Kailangan mo na mag-fill out ng information, blah, 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 yan, personal information. But take note guys, sabi dito, finish all information on this page. Your credit limit will be up to 2,000. So basically parang kada step na i-complete mo is meron daw additional na magiging credit limit. So for personal information, pag natapos mo to, ang magiging credit limit mo is up to 2,000 pesos. Number 2 is contact. Finish all information on this page, your credit limit will be up to 3,500 pesos. Number 3, identification. Ito na yung mag-a-attach na tayo ng ID. Kasi ito daw yung mga recommended ID type which is UMID, Passport, SSS, and PRC. Kapag ito daw ginamit mo, mas higher yung credit limit na makukuha mo. Okay. So, pag natapos mo daw itong pag-fill out ng identification or itong number 3, yung credit limit mo daw will be up to 5,000 pesos. Okay. So, basically, ganun yung application process. And hihintayin nyo na lang once na ma-approve kayo. Pero, for me, hindi ko siya talaga sineryoso at binagpatuloy. Kasi, ayokong ibigay yung personal information ko sa mga online lending apps. So, ito yung mga na-dig kong information. And ilalagay ko na lang sa description box yung sources na nakuhanan ko ng information about yung totoong interest rate ni One Hand. Kasi, guys, kung i-multiply natin yung 0.06%, yung 0.06% is only 21.9% per annum. Mas mababa pa siya kesa sa credit card na 30%. So, di ba, napakagandang deal nga kung yan ang nakuha mo. Pero hindi naman talaga yun ang tunay na nangyayari. Parang guys, di ba sa internet, sa broadband speed, or sa fiber, sasabihin nila up to ganitong speed. Pero, most of the time, hindi naman talaga nare-reach yung ganong speed. So, ito naman, ganon, up to 6%. Kala mo, marireach mo, kala mo para sa yung 6%, pero hindi naman pala. Did my research, lumalabas na ang interest rate ni One Hand talaga is 0.49% per day and not 0.06. So, kung kukumputin naman natin itong 0.49%, kung manghiram kayo ng 10,000 pesos, at a 30-day tenure kay One Hand, lalabas na ang total repayment mo kay One Hand, including the interest or the fees, is 11,500. So, kung titingnan mo, parang maliit lang naman. Pero kung kukumputin mo, yung 1,500 divided by 10, it would give you 15%. 15% per month ang interest rate. Kung kukunin naman natin ang annual percentage rate niya, i-multiply lang natin siya by 12. So, lalabas na 1.8 or 180%. Meaning, if yung loan natin na 10,000 ay babayaran natin ng isang taon, lalabas na 18,000 interest or ang total repayment sa isang taon ay 28,000 pesos. Pero kasi dahil hindi naman ganun katagal ang loan tenure, hindi mo masyadong mararamdaman. Di ba ganun yun? Magbasa tayo ng ilang comments. Okay, sa Google Play Store, ang rating niya ay 4 stars. So, check natin yung newest rating niya, October 2. Ang sabi dito, I was rejected in my first loan. Need ko pa naman ng loan. Kasi gipit ako. Akala ko makakakuha ako kahit maliit man lang. Legit payer naman ako. Kaya 1 star ako. Akala ko pa naman. Well, actually, ito ang madalas na comment nila. Mabilis nga yung approval, di ba? Kasi it's auto-reject daw. Yun ang sinasabi nila. Ito, though hindi natin alam kung meron siyang proof, sabi niya, selling users data to third party. Medyo nakakatakot yun, pero hindi ko alam kung may proof siya doon. Ito pa, October 2 rin. Makulit, tawag ng tawag. Wala pang ang deadline. Nakapag-usap na, tatawag ulit ng isang agent. Okay. Though meron mga 5 stars. Look, One Hand, thank you. Very fast transaction. It saves me from my bills. Thank you, One Hand. Check tayo ng mas okay na reason kung bakit 1 star siya. Ito, October 2 rin. Yes, they are fast to lend money, but the call notification is so frustrating that they will call you every day notifying you about your loan that is not due until 2 or 3 weeks. Wow! Sobra to 2 or 3 weeks na early call. You'll feel harassed. Update. They are hard collector. They will call you non-stop and forcing you to make a payment. We will not run from our obligation. We are just asking for a little bit of time to settle it. Yan yung mga comment na mga 1 star. Okay, so what are my opinion about One Hand? Well, yung advertisement nilang 0.06% is far from na-experience ng karamihan. Most of the customers are getting 0.49% or 0.5%, which would translate to 180% at an annual percentage rate. Yung rate ni One Hand is far from what is indicated in the SEC website, which is 9 to 12%. So given that kahit 12%, kahit kunin natin sa 12%, they should only be charging at around 144% interest rate. Number 2 is hit or miss to when you apply. Possible na auto-reject kayo kung hindi sobrang ganda ng credit information nyo or hindi kompleto yung application nyo. Most probably, mare-reject kayo. Pag repeat customer naman kayo, then most probably makaka-loan kayo. And then there is also an issue of non-stop calling ng mga collectors. Ayan. And yung possibility rin na mawala yung binigay sa inyong credit limit kahit bayad na kayo. So yun yung mga things na kailangan yung i-consider about One Hand. Kung ako ang tatanungin nyo, look for a better option na magbibigay sa inyo ng mas mababang interest rate. Kasi para sa akin guys, talaga hindi makatarungan yung ganong interest rate. Well, nasa sa inyo na yan kung magte-take pa rin kayo ng chance to loan with One Hand. So for our question of the day, hanggang ganong kataas na interest rate? In terms of percentage ang kaya mong bayaran kapag uutang ka. So let me know sa comment section sa baba at may chance kayong manalo ng 500 pesos. I-announce natin yan next Monday. Also, don't forget to put hashtag #road to75k subs kasi meron tayong pa-cellphone giveaway for the month of October. So ano pang hihintay nyo? Mag-comment na kayo sa baba. So, before we end this video, mag-shoutout muna tayo. At shoutout kay at Froggy Can Buy Milk 1435. Ang sabi niya, thank you po, Sir Pat. Hindi ko ito itatry. Ito yung video about Digito and medyo natuwa naman ako dito kasi na-absorb niya yung information na shinare ko about Digito. Okay, so at Froggy Can Buy Milk 1435, thank you so much po for watching and supporting my channel. So yun lang muna po for today's video guys. I hope you could like this video, leave a thumbs up, and if not, wala namang problema dyan, but continue to support me by subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and also the bell button sa tabing subscribe para makreceive kayo ng latest notification sa lahat ng upload ko. Again guys, this is Pat Quinto and you're in Pat Quinto's Review TV. Bye-bye!